Hi everybody, Bishop Callahan here, reminding you that once again, it's Lent. And we are ready now to assume the great season that gives us an opportunity to expand our horizons and to think a little bit more about our relationship with Jesus Christ. I have a good friend of mine who spoke to me the other day and said, I'm so happy that Valentine's Day is the day after Ash Wednesday because this way I won't have to buy my wife any candy. Well, as humorous as that may seem, that's pretty much what most of us think about Lent. That it's just an opportunity to give up candy, give up cigarettes, start that diet that we might have missed on January 1st. But that's not really what it's about. Lent is not just an opportunity to, do some of the things that we normally do during Lent. It's an opportunity to think creatively, to think about our relationship with Jesus Christ, and to really examine what we're doing in terms of that relationship and how that relationship with Jesus Christ affects all of the things that we do in our day-to-day lives, because it really does. Lent focuses us on three basic aspects of the Christian dimensions, and that is prayer, penance, and sacrifice. With prayer, many of us would like to take the opportunity to pray more. I hear that from so many people. Bishop, I'd really like to pray more. I really like to work on my prayer life. This is the opportunity, folks. This is the time you need to do that, to pray more, to pick up the Bible, to start reading some of the passages of sacred scripture that maybe you've heard before, but you need to really kind of spend some time with, and to look at, and to think about, and integrate into your day-to-day activities. This is the opportunity to attend Mass. Not just Mass on Sunday, but to take the opportunity maybe to get to Mass an extra day during the week. Just in your time. Just to be there and to take time with Jesus in prayer. This is the opportunity to be able to look into your own life and to pick up your rosary. The rosary is more than just jewelry that's sitting in your trinket drawer. The rosary is an opportunity to pray the mysteries of Christ's life and to really reflect on them with some of the heroes of our faith, especially our Blessed Mother, who will take you through those mysteries and help you to walk through and understand Jesus' life. We move on to the second aspect of Lent, which is that of penance. Now that gets to be a little bit of something that we look at and say, okay, yeah, that's where I'm supposed to give up the candy. That's where I'm supposed to do the diet. That's that stuff. Well, not necessarily. It's supposed to be something that is supposed to kind of help you to stretch a little bit more. Something that you may have decided that you wanted to do but haven't done. This may be the time to look at all of the lists of things that you have said, gee, I'd really like to do that. Gee, I'd really like to do that. Gee, I really promised that I would do that. What about the phone calls you've promised to make? What about the people you've promised to talk to? What about the letter that you promised to write to a friend? The cards you were going to send? What about just spending a little bit of your time in service to the church, in service to someone else? That is an opportunity for penance in our lives as well. The spending of our time, the spending of our efforts, and sacrifice. Sacrifice. I realize, of course, that we don't live in this world by ourselves. No one of us. We live in a world that is filled with others, other people. People who need us, people who require our assistance. We do that through Project Rice Bowl, supporting Catholic Relief Services, but we also do that in terms of the very simple things that we do for one another. The opportunity to give of ourselves the opportunity to present ourselves, the opportunity to give a little bit more time, pay a little bit more attention, spend a little bit more time with those whom we love, create a little bit more space in our all too busy lives for those who require us. There are many ways to celebrate Lent, my brothers and sisters. I'm offering you a few ideas, but realize that we only have this short period of time. The Church calls us to slow down, take stock, understand what life is all about. Because at the end of Lent, we celebrate the greatest mystery of our faith, that God has come among us and that Jesus Christ, his Son, has suffered and died for us, and that he is risen from the dead. What joy you will have in your heart on Easter Sunday if you make a Lent that involves your participation with Jesus and stretches you to be more like him. What joy you will have as you celebrate him coming out of the tomb and you being right there with him. New life, new creation, new you. Blessed Lent, everybody, and I'll see you at Sunday Mass, and maybe somewhere in between. Blessed Lent.